Sorry about that. Got a little carried away there. I need a distraction, so I won't end this mortal realm, and I will just get you guys and tell you about the sheer boredom of the reconstruction of the South from being truly freed, according to U.S. history. So, pretty much, the reconstruction of the South was after the Civil War, and they joined back with the Union. After they joined back with their twin brother, the Union decided to set up some new rules that the South didn't really agree with. Mainly slavery couldn't be brought back. Even though the South didn't like these rules, they still followed them. Kind of. The states within the Confederacy kind of made some rules that made it so that legally ex-slaves couldn't vote or work, and were still under the legal definition of being A-OK. Also, sorry about the look. I'm on a tight schedule here and need to finish this quickly, so I'm cutting down the budget for the animation. Anyways, the entire point was that slaves were treated like citizens, with the South still keeping their freedom. The South, however, was very resistant, even though they got what they somewhat wanted. Not slaves, unfortunately. No, that was on the no-no list. We cannot allow that. Now that you got the concept, it's time for me to tell you guys what I think about this. I think it's all a matter of perspective. Or, in other words,
how about new?
That's clear as glass to me, completely and utterly see-through. The North felt like they were somewhat of the good guys, with the South being a petty brother who was too stubborn to change. While the South felt like the North was trying to take away what they had and felt like they were being taken advantage of. Also, please know that I will forever be comparing the Union and the Confederacy as young twin siblings. So I'm not trying to brainwash you into thinking these are actual siblings, though. I just want to let you know. Shoot, I'm losing quality fast. Alright. This brings me to my point that people, even though the South didn't feel like having the rules that the North gave them, they still somehow found a loophole around it. They couldn't deny rights to them. That was just, they couldn't, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean they wouldn't be racist and get away with it. You see, they made these rules that only certain people can vote on a certain condition, such as they need their father or grandfather to vote before they actually could vote, or a simple test about vocabulary and certain qualities, and one of the questions was how many minutes old are you, etc. The only thing was, it was obviously rigged. Everybody knew it, and I think you knew it too. You probably couldn't tell that nobody could have told you how old they were by the minute, so everybody got it wrong. Obviously. But the family tree one was a little more targeted to the African Americans, since they possibly couldn't vote because their father could have not voted since they were in slavery, neither could their grandfather. Again, because they were in slavery. So the North tried to make it so that the Confederacy would free all the African Americans, and they did win. But the thing is, they shot multiple bullets, and one bullet, they missed. And technically, it was legal, so they can't do much about it. Racism is obviously not a very good thing, and we should try not to be racist. But that's like saying we should eliminate clouds from the sky. It's never going to happen. Now, time for micro and macro. I'm trying to speed this up and finish this off so we don't lose any call time, and my only resort is my phone. Unfortunately, I'm not ready for a face reveal. Anywho. So, the micro, quite obvious. People were racist, and people didn't like black people because they thought that they didn't deserve, rights and all that stuff. So they didn't really get treated equally. And then the macro is that people aren't as racist, but some people do feel bad and actually want to make up for it. I don't see why, but you know. And that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. And if you're still here, not being forced by my teacher, and willingly came here, I have a surprise for you. It's my cat, Alistair. You get a kiss on the cheek.